Good morning. My name is Bob Gersh, and I'm a reverse mortgage specialist at iReverse Home Loans. And I'd like to tell you a little story which seems to keep running over and over and over again with my clients and others, and that's related to turning the time back, turning the clock back, turning the calendar back, both hours, days, years, and no matter how many times people ask me to do that, I can't seem to be able to turn time backwards. I've tried to build a time machine, but can't seem to make it work. And be honest with you, this is an issue which keeps coming up, and we got to come up with a solution, guys and gals. It's a real big problem. And let me try to be very specific. People walk into my office and they have a power of attorney from a lawyer, dated maybe yesterday, maybe 6 months ago, maybe 20 years ago. And they're telling me that their father, mother, aunt, uncle, significant other, friend, relative can't really handle their own affairs at this point, and we need to use this power of attorney. Well, my question is, and unfortunately it's not just my question, but it's a question of the powers to be, is at the time that that document was written, be it yesterday, be it 6 months ago, be it a few years ago, be it 20, 30 years ago, was the individual who signed it aware of what they were doing? Were they fully competent from a medical definition? Well, I can't turn the clock back and go back to that day that that document was signed and walk into the doctor's office with that individual that signed it and have the doctor put in their records that they saw this individual and have all that is necessary as far as documentation to back up that request that's made today. Well, we keep having, again, this situation happen over and over again, and we got to come up with a solution. And I do have a solution which doesn't require us to go back, but rather to deal with the present. And what my suggestion is, based on our experience of dealing with lots of people and trying to figure out how to handle a situation after the fact, it's unfair to a doctor or any medical person to go back and ask them to verify on a certain date at a certain hour that someone signed a document what their state of mental capacity was or wasn't. If they haven't seen that patient in that time frame and documented what they needed to document at that time. So let's go fast forward and let's go to the present. And my suggestion is make an appointment with your lawyer, make an appointment with your doctor. Try to have those appointments very close together. Proceed to go to the lawyer first, revise or update your power of attorney, and then proceed to go to the doctor's appointment, bring a copy of that power of attorney to give to the doctor so the doctor can put it in the medical records, ask that a letter be issued at that time, basically commemorating that visit and the fact that a power of attorney had been signed, and let the doctor put in whatever medical terminology they want to verify your state of mind at that moment. So you're capturing right now what's happening. Ask them to document it and put it in the records so that if in the future you need to go back to the doctor and ask for a letter, that the doctor will have the supporting evidence that he or she needs to issue that letter. Having done all that, you'll now be in a position then when you walk into my office or any similar office and you hand a power of attorney to the professional that you're working with, and the individual says to you, Well, this power of attorney was signed 6 months ago, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 30 years ago. Do we have documentation of the state of mind of the individual that signed it when they signed it? And you can pull out the letter to verify it, and or we can pick up the phone, call the doctor, and the doctor can check their records and say, okay, I can issue a letter because I've documented it. It saves a lot of time, aggravation, and problems going forward to have this done. Now, you may want to periodically, when you review your legal documents with your attorney, update them periodically, in which case you should update that medical visit also. It goes hand in hand. It's great to have that medical checkup and at the same time have that legal checkup. You may also want to bring other professionals in to that whole mix, and when you do all that and visit a financial planner or others to be able to review your insurance, your other investments, your retirement plan in total. It's a great thing to do periodically, just to update everything, but document, 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 so that you don't ask me to get in my time capsule and go back to document something in the past. Again, the time capsule has not been perfected, unfortunately. I can't go backwards. We're in our state of now and the future. And if we plan now for the future, we will effectively have solved the problem and not need to go back. So that's my suggestion. That's the dilemma that lots of people have, and I'm passing on the message that we can avoid that dilemma in the future, but you have to take action now in order for it to be avoided. Also, there are other programs which we would recommend potentially you should look at now, which will then put you in a better position in the future. And rather than going through at this point that list, I'm going to just leave my phone number with you. If you'd like more information on what we recommend you to do now to plan for that future, feel free to give us a call at 781-202-7475, extension 700. Once again, the number is 781-202-7475, extension 700. And you can also look at our website and get our contact information at askbobgersh.com. And I will be more than pleased to answer any questions and to let you know what our thoughts are on things you can do now, aside from doing this power of attorney, which we strongly recommend to everybody. And it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're a senior, if you're just of legal age, anybody legal age and beyond should have that power of attorney just in case, because you just never know. That's the whole point of the power of attorney. But don't just do a power of attorney without having that doctor's visit. It is crucial. I can't emphasize that enough. And then the other suggestions that we do have, which can help you and your family going into the future, are suggestions that things that you should do now for the future. And we can talk about that and give you our laundry list of what we recommend, which I think in the long run will put everyone in a better position. So that's it for now. And again, my name is Bob Gersh with iReverse Home Loans, and the number is 781-202-7475, extension 700. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and have a good day.